Okay, we're doing open D tuning here, and we're changing the tuning of the guitar. There's lots of ways to do that. Sometimes people will tune every string down a half step. Stevie Ray Vaughan did that all the time, and Jimi Hendrix did, and a lot of bands will play everything tuned down a half step. It just gives the guitar a more meaty, raw kind of sound, and that's why they do that, I think. And it makes it a little frustrating for us when we're trying to play with the song or something and they're tuned down. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do open G tuning today. And this is just another tuning. And you say, well, why should we do that? Why should we play in other tunings? Because you can do certain things in different tunings that you can't do in others. So open G tuning or open D tuning has a certain kind of sound that you can't get any other way. And there's kind of cool things you can do with it that you can't do with other keys. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to assume you're already in standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. First thing we're going to do is tune the low E down to a D. Okay? Now we already know we have the D string here. D, and we're going to tune that. We want it D on this one, so I'm going to go down to D. So what I can do is play these two strings together and then loosen. I'm going to go clockwise and loosen the low E here on the tuner. Loosen it until it matches the D. They don't match right now, but I'll get them to match. Hear that? Now they match. Alright, now they're both Ds. You can also use a tuner to do this. That's the first step. You don't do anything to the A string. Okay? Let's see. There we go. Now, on the G string, I'm going to lower that one to, and you don't do anything to the D string either. So the only thing I've changed is the low E. And these two are fine. I'm going to lower the G string until it's an F sharp. So I want it to be this note right here, the 4th fret on the D string. And I can. That's a very important string to have in tune there because it's the only 3rd in the chord. Now, I'm going to lower the B string to an A, to this A. A. So I'm going to do these at the same time, and I'm going to loosen the B string until it's an A. Here we go. Now we have. Now I'm going to loosen the high E until it's a D now. So I want it to match this D here. Pretty close there. Now, hear that? I have a chord. I have a D chord without doing anything. The neat thing about that is you can do a bar anywhere and you have a chord. Anywhere I want to do a bar, I can have a chord there. Alright? But you just got to remember this is a D now. So it goes D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, and so forth. So those will be the names of the chords when you bar. Now here's a cool thing you can do in open G. You have, open D, not open G, open D. You can take your first finger and put it, let's see, let me make sure what I'm doing here. Okay, just had to make sure what I was doing. Alright, you can do open string like that, and then you can take your middle finger and put it on the A string on the 2nd fret, and then your first finger, your pointer finger, on the B string, okay, G string. Yeah, the G string on the 1st fret. I don't play in this tuning a lot, but G 1st fret, and the A string 2nd fret, and then I get this nice chord, okay? And then back. And Joni Mitchell actually uses this tuning a lot, so we have. Let's see. Something else you can do is also put this middle finger on the D string instead on 2. Keep this finger where it was, and you get. You can do this too. Take this, the first way I showed you, 2 on the A, 1 on the G, and slide it up to 3 and 4. And then you get this. It's a nice sound. And then slide it back down here. You can do this one. You can slide up to here too with that one. When I have the 3 on the D, the 2 on the D and the 1 on the G. You can do that. You can go up to a 4-5, back to 3-4. Sounds really good on acoustic. Something else you can do is bar somewhere and then. And I'm just barring here with this finger anywhere you want to, and then I'm taking my ring finger and coming down on the A string 2 frets away. Let's see. Alright, and then if you haven't figured it out, I'm doing some Joni Mitchell stuff, and she uses the D, open D tuning. You can do this too. Go back to the first thing I showed you, and then scoot to the right, put both fingers in the same fret, same strings, on 3rd fret. So we have. You can't get that sound any other way than using the open D tuning. And I think Joni uses a capo here somewhere, and then plays it the same way. But so you can experiment with that.